Alright, we're just a couple of sacks. That's our channel. I'm Isaac. This is Jacob. That's Luis. We have a fourth. He's not here today. He's had a pretty shitty day. He wasn't able to make it tonight.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is our podcast, and we're just gonna do this for fun. If it blows up, it blows up, whatever. We're still gonna have fun with it. What you can expect from here, just random crazy stories that have happened from all of us. The fourth that is not here today, Blade, he's a pretty random dude.
Yeah, he's very random.
He'll probably be the backbone of this, so we'll try and make it interesting tonight, but with a couple of stories that we have, one myself and then these two were included in one. He wasn't, he is very random, and he'll have just random questions, nonsensical bullcrap that he'll stretch forever to try and make himself right. It's hilarious.
Can't ever admit that he's wrong.
And we're happy to probably share that crap with you. But, we'll usually be about an hour long for all of them. But today we're gonna tell a couple stories, and we'll be playing Cards Against Humanity in the background. And we chilling with my graham crackers.
Okay. First thing.
Oh.
What's that?
What's that smell?
What's that smell? Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
guess I'll go. I'll be the one to not see again. So I guess we'll go ahead and start this off with mine and Luis's demon story that we have. I've always kind of believed in the ghosts and stuff like that, but this is pretty crazy to me. I never thought anything like this would happen. So we were at Luis's old house, and it was just me and him, and I was helping him move. And
No, I wasn't moving yet. I just
you
forgot a controller.
Yeah, forgot a controller. And I was there to help you gather up some things too, like some last minute things that you still needed to gather, and you were going to throw it in your car and then come over for a little bit. But so that's what we were doing there, and we had gathered some things, and I found some darts, and Luis had a dartboard behind his door to his room. And once you were in the doorway of Luis's room, staring at the wall the dartboard was on, to your right was the doorway, and it was a huge hallway that led into the kitchen. So that's just where it was at. I was just throwing the darts. I suck ass at darts. So I was just kind of messing around, wasting time. Whenever I had thrown all the darts, and Luis had started gathering his... I went to go collect the darts, so I'm at the dartboard right in front of me. Luis's Xbox was to my left, and he was unhooking that to take it with him. And so I walk over to collect all the darts, and you guys ever, see something out of the corner of your eye? Maybe, and whenever you look over, it's gone. I'm good, thanks.
Alright. Maybe.
Thanks.
You, Luis?
But yeah, that feeling though, that thing that just happens. There's something in the corner of your eye, look over, it's gone. Second you stare at it. Well, I'm over here collecting these darts, and that happens to me. I look over, I swear to God, it looked like the shape of some huge guy, just standing at the base of the where the kitchen hallway starts and leads into his room. It was there. It was at the end of the hall from us, and it was just standing with its arms kind of out to its side just a little bit, but arms still down. Huge figure. Look over, it was gone. So I shook my head, blinked my eyes, shook my head, and I went back to collecting the darts. Luis noticed this. And he goes, "What? What's wrong?" Like, I was like, I don't know. I just like looked like I just saw like some dude at the end of the hall down there. Luis,
This is like
no emotion, no nothing. He wasn't concerned.
the words he says. Oh my god.
He turns to me and he goes, "You saw it too?" Holy shit! I asked him. I didn't tell him how it was standing. No, nothing. I asked him to like do the pose, and he stood just like the thing.
This man, he asked me, he was like, or I asked him, I was like, you saw that too? And then I told him, well, I saw something down in the hallway, and I walk over there at the end of the hallway, and like just how it was standing, and he was like, dude, we gotta get the hell out of here. Like, I'm going, you get your shit. And he left.
Yeah, that's happened to me all my life. I've had that thing that like I can see like a shadowy figure. I turn to look, it's gone. That's always happened to me
Just
all my
like
life.
the normal
never,
mind or eyes playing tricks on you.
Yeah, I never
for,
thought
like,
anything.
anybody.
Exactly. Like, I was just playing tricks on you. And then this man hits me with that.
You saw it too?
We got out of there so fast. Like, best believe, if that happened to anyone else, you just saw this, put yourself in Luis's shoes. Maybe not the same mindset. But let's say you just saw something at the end of the hall. Okay?
And someone else happens to see it.
Someone else saw it too, and they just told you without knowing you've seen it. So the person, like, okay, Luis looked down the hall, sees that. And he's like, okay, what the hell? And then the guy next to him says, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I just saw a fucking big brolic dude at the end of your hall. If I'm Luis in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? We gotta get the hell out of here. Nah. Calm as could be. You saw it too? Yeah, I know. That was absolute. That was insane.
It blew my mind when I heard it.
I said it the way I did because I didn't want him to like flip out. I was like,
but either way,
I know.
it's like,
You saw it too?
You saw that shit too? Like,
either way, how am I gonna react? I just told this man that I saw like essentially like a ghost or like a demon at the end of his hall, and he's seen it too. Something I always thought was my eyes just playing tricks on me. Now come to find out that shit's real. Always has been. I'm going to assume. Just no one else has ever seen it until then.
Or at the same time.
Yeah, especially at the same time too.
You finna reread that
We'll
so you
continue
know
with
what's
this
going
now.
on. Yeah.
So the card is what's that smell? Many bats. Stupid. What's that smell? My black ass. What's that smell? The placenta. It's going to my black ass.
Yes, sir. When I told you I thought I found a even better to top it. Nice.
Those these top three. Where's the discard? Oh yeah.
Oh shoot.
So who's going next?
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go. Alrighty. What's my secret power?
What's my secret power? You have anything you'd like to share with the podcast?
Yeah, I do.
matter of fact,
Just seeing how,
do.
yeah, just seeing how long we can stretch this, because I don't want to say my stuff.
You don't want to say it yet.
It's not that, it's, what if it's like over really fast? So let me get these ancient things out.
Just stretch those details.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, is there any other
see if I can
supernatural
go in
things
the-
you've ever?
Nah, mine's been pretty normal with that crap.
Nice.
You got the, let me read these out first. What's my secret power? The Russians, penis breath, the illusion of choice in a late stage capitalist society. What the hell? I have to go with penis breath.
Penis
like a-
breath.
Sounds like a pretty cool power. Alrighty. Now it'd be Luis's turn on that. But
So now
I
I
can-
close my eyes, or
No, you read it off and then you click.
Okay.
It's
It's a pity. It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with.
Oh my god.
Do I also pick one?
no.
It's just us.
Okay.
You pick between our cards. Alright, so mine's a little bizarre as to how this happens, where it happened. So church camp. That's where it happened. It was a few years back in high school. In the summer. I don't even know how to start this story off. So there's this game. It's an alternate game of like volleyball. It's called like Nukem, where you stand obviously on either side of the net with however big of a team. You try and equal it out. But if you have the ball, you can only take 2 steps and then throw it over. Anybody from that side can run and catch it, but you have to try and trick them up or make them drop it. If somebody reaches for it and doesn't catch it, that person's out. If they catch it and drop it, that person's also out. If they catch it, the game just continues. But we would play this every day after our like studies and whatever, or when we had free time. And there was this kid that I just, he's probably like 7 or 8, I don't know. I was probably maybe 15, 16 at the time, maybe a little older. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He'd come play that game with me and all of that, and so for the duration I was there, we became friends. Well, it may not have been him, but that's the only situation that happened that day that could lead to the rest of what's happened, or what had happened. But we're cool with each other. He somehow, in church camp, I didn't know we were allowed to leave, but because we had food and everything there, somehow had McDonald's cup with McDonald's coffee. I didn't think anything of it. He's like, yo, bro, you want to try this? And I'm like, sure, why not? I want some coffee. So I took a couple sips, and we go back to playing a game. And, as far as it goes, that's all I know. But, like, that's all I know of the rest of that day. All I remember is sipping that coffee and going back to play that game. I wake up in the morning with these on and Uno cards all over my bed and somebody else's blanket. So what I'm confused as, what happened in the last like several hours of my life? Well, what could have caused me to do this, especially from an 8-year-old in church camp? The circumstances are not there for roofies, but that's almost. So I asked my buddies, and they said that they carried me around the rest of the night because I don't know. I guess I couldn't do things. We ended up. So there was like 2 parts to the buildings that we stayed in. Top floor with like a balcony, because everything was outside except for the doors. Like there wasn't any inside hallways. If you were outside of the building, you could see all the doors to go in, and same with the up top. There's stairs up to the balcony. Boys on bottom, girls up top, and so apparently after that game, the last thing I remember was playing that game. Afterwards, we went upstairs and played Uno, apparently. And then apparently I was just super cold. Remember, it's the summer too. I mean, I was just super cold in their room, and I guess one of them gave me a blanket, and I didn't give it back. Well, until I figured out whose it was. I didn't give it back, so I ended up taking it with me whenever they carried me down to bed. But we were just playing Uno up there. They said I like ate a lot of candy and made a mess with my Uno crap. But then I guess I also took the Uno cards with me to bed. And nobody knows where these came from. Like, my buddies that carried me were with me the whole time don't remember when I got these. Don't remember me getting them. They just remember waking me up. And I'm like, what the heck? Why can't I? What is on my face? I take them off. And I'm like, what the hell? And then there's Uno cards on me. And I just start asking questions. And they're just like, nah, man, you were like out of it. And I was like, what the hell? What did I do? And they just said something about playing Uno. And that's what I did the rest of the night, I guess. But yeah, the circumstances, church camp. 7 to 8 year old kid. I guess it was a little sketchy that he had something that wasn't even in the vicinity, but it's an 8-year-old kid. What? But yeah, I gotta keep these. So I've always got a reminder of that story. That's probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, that's a story of Isaac about the time he got drugged by a fucking 8-year-old child
At church camp?
at church camp.
So,
Alright, I'm gonna read this.
yeah, reread that.
It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with fake tits, announcing that I am about to come, and anal beads.
Oh, dang, those are all good ones.
Getting involved with. Probably that they're about to come.
Yes.
What the hell?
Where did the third card come from? Is that
Random.
just a random card?
Random.
Yeah, we.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. No,
Okay.
what? Okay.
Introducing the amazing superhero / sidekick duo. It's blank and blank.
So how does this one work?
Okay.
You lay your first answer down first to the first line, like lay it face down, and then
Lay
on
it
top
face
of
down.
that you'll lay your second one. So when they pick it up, nice. When they pick it up, they read your first one,
Yeah, your first one will be on top. Switch it to the back.
and then whenever that round's done, you just replace your 2 cards.
Wait, so put 2 cards?
Yeah, you'll pick
Yeah.
one and then a second one.
And put your first answer as
Yeah,
to
put
where
your
when they
first
pick
answer
it up,
down
they
first.
read it first.
Yeah, put your first answer down and then your second, like for the second line.
And this one's kind of hard to mix them up, so Jacob's just gonna have to probably
Yeah, you guys
improvise
will-
now.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you guys will literally just have to pick up the piles
And move.
Yeah, and just move the piles around.
Introducing the amazing superhero
/ sidekick duo.
sidekick duo.
Introducing the amazing superhero / sidekick duo. It's Balls and Republicans. Introducing the amazing superhero / sidekick duo. It's Jews, gypsies, and homosexuals, and the milkman. It's kayaking with my sluts and man meat. I have to go with balls.
Yes, sir.
Balls.
Balls and Republicans.
Is yours this one?
No, mine was the other one.
Kayaking. Alright, replace your 2 cards. Oh, nice. Yes, I got 2 pretty good ones. Did you grab 2 to replace
Yeah,
them?
I
Alright.
Alright,
got it.
here's the next card. Isaac's.
Okay. But, back to the topic? Back to the topic. Graham cracker.
Yes, sir.
Give me one.
Shit, okay.
Oh my god, that's huge.
The word stupidity.
That might be a little stale. Very still good though.
They
Sorry,
might be-
don't mind me.
It might be actual cardboard, but no.
It might be cardboard, but still pretty damn good.
So, the word stupidity. What does it mean to you guys? You know, your average fucking
So
dumbass at work.
think about the most stupid person in your life that you can remember, or
Yeah,
just
it's
that reoccurs in your life,
yeah, like let's
and
say
place the meaning of stupidity as their name. Like they
Like-
are the holder of stupidity.
yeah, like Matt is a good one. What's some more?
There you go,
Well, I mean, come on now.
Mr. McGrim himself.
Grimace, yeah, that's a good one. You know, just overall stupid people in your life.
Yeah.
No one comes nowhere near close to this guy named Brayton. He's a pretty funny guy, pretty funny specimen.
Yeah.
But I am inclined to believe, and I feel like I've convinced him pretty thoroughly of it. I don't know if I've talked to him too much about it. Brayton is the physical manifestation of the word stupidity. If the word stupidity could come to life,
It would come to life as him.
it's him.
Brain.
It's him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you...
We had the fortunate.
Like, here's his mugshot, by
Oh
the
no,
way.
I already.
Oh, you already did? Okay. Yep. That's his mugshot. Mugshot, by the way.
But yeah. This shows
Foreshadow.
also how stupid he is. But I forgot what I was gonna say.
Nice. So, there is no cure for stupidity. The best we can do is make the public aware. And
Well, I was gonna say we were the unfortunate ones that had to go to high school with him.
oh yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Looks
But
dumb as hell.
Good memories though, because of how stupid they were. They were actually pretty hilarious looking back on it.
Mm-hmm. So it's like the best that we can do is make the public aware. That's the best shot we got at, like, you know, reducing the overall fucking morons in the world. You know, less stupidity. People like him shouldn't be allowed to reproduce. But like I said, he's an omniscient being.
He's a
didn't
menace, bro.
He didn't come from anything. He just
Manifested.
Was willed into it. Was manifested.
So, if any time throughout the history of this channel that we ever say he got Braytoned or stopped being Brayton,
Yeah,
we'll
like,
most likely say it to Blake.
like a good way to like Brayton someone would be like,
Yeah,
like,
just like
right,
hurting.
right over the top of the
Because you
head.
know, Brayton can only be the way Brayton is if
That
if you
doesn't
had-
just happen.
yeah, if you had like some kind of brain damage. It has to be. So
it doesn't. Yeah, you don't just
that
you don't just
know,
get that way.
you're Braytoning someone. Or if we just straight up call one another like, okay, Brayton, like they're stupid. We're calling them stupid.
That's another. That's another thing. We call the stupidity here Braytonism.
Yeah.
How much Braytonism someone has.
Yeah.
Depends on
So-
the events they've done in their life.
Yeah. People who have done extremely stupid things, or
They
who are still stupid to this day
They
after
are
that,
a
they are a
Brayton.
Brayton.
They are a Brayton.
Because everybody has a little bit with inside them.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
only cure is awareness.
Yes,
You have to be aware.
Everyone has stupidity. Doesn't matter if it's a really small amount, that's good. You want that. If it's a really
Yeah.
big amount, that's bad. You're probably a Brayton.
Hmm.
But everyone has a little bit of stupidity, or everyone has a little bit of Braytonism inside of them. And the only way to not become a Brayton yourself, so your Brayton levels are always rising. Always. Just slowly, day by
But
day, they're rising.
You don't want to let it build up too much.
Yeah, here's the critical level. Once it starts to get close, if you
You
let it get...
have to let it out in spurts.
Yeah, you have
That's
to
why
let it out.
everybody does stupid things here and there. They're just letting out their Braytonism.
Yeah, there's like different levels, I guess. It's like here's like the max cap, but then there's like a few caps to it.
Yeah.
So
Max
once-
cap, yeah, and you'll never reach actual Brayton, the creator.
Yeah, you would turn into him, and that.
We can't have
We've
it.
only got one of
Yeah,
that.
we can't have that.
The world wouldn't survive with a second.
No. It barely does now, but
But yeah, it's like your brain levels are always rising, and once you get to like a certain cap, you have to release it a little bit. Those are the moments like
blonde moments. you did something stupid, like just little bits
like,
here and there.
Or like
You messed up, brain farts, all that crap.
Yeah, like you're looking for something and it's like it's in your pocket or something.
Or your glasses, they're on your face.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Yeah, those are like, but you gotta like release it. It's like an EMP, like like a punch.
Yeah.
You have to release it in small doses at all times.
And you have to be careful not to let it a lot out, because there's always some there.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Once you gotta keep releasing it so that your Brayton levels drop, and they will start. Again, it's a never-ending fight. That's why you just gotta make people aware. So once you let it build up to like a level 2, and they release all that at once, so that's not good again. It's like they could release like from level 2 to level 1. That's fine. But then they still like they'll have to release it again at some point. See, those are the people that like the ones that like constantly make those dumbass mistakes. Yeah, they're the people that like their levels never go back down all the way to 0 because they haven't done something too stupid to bring it all the way back down. But I'm sure this is somehow making sense to someone.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, but the ones who they let their level rise like super high, like these are the people that car accidents, like they run red lights, for example.
We've got a lot of them in this town.
Yeah. One of them.
I guarantee you something happened earlier today.
Yeah, probably.
No, actually, the last time I was here at the light, I was waiting there at that stoplight, and it was like really long. Some guy just like went right through it.
Nice.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Another, like, here's a good example of Braytonism. Like, let's say like a really bad one. You're surrounded by 4 bathrooms, 3 bathrooms. Did you say? You're surrounded by 3 bathrooms.
Oh no.
And you shit yourself. It's like
you didn't stop to think, oh, maybe I should go. Like, yeah, you may be at work. But you can always get out of it for some like dire need.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on like break.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's
nothing stopping you.
Okay, let's say you're surrounded by bathrooms, but okay, maybe the bathroom was taken up, and the only one that was open was the one like all the way across the building. Okay, and you were about to get there, and you shit yourself. Okay, that's like a level 1. You released that small amount of Braytonism. Okay,
but that's like justifiable. You were on your way.
Yeah, you were on your way. Well, let's say 2 of these bathrooms are public bathrooms, and one is like a kind of hidden one that's kind of like it's there. It's still public.
Yeah.
But only one person can enter at a time. So
it's literally probably your best bet because it's hidden. It's usually the cleaner one, all that crap. It's usually empty, so that's probably
hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Yes.
It's all hypothetical.
Now let's say. See, now what makes it worse is let's say that instance happened while you were on break, and this is all at your place of work, hypothetically. And
let's say your breaks
are 15.
About 15 minutes.
15
long.
minutes.
You get to do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
If there's a break room, go sit in break room. You go out to your car. Maybe benches outside the building.
Yeah. And let's say
you get 3 bathrooms, 2 of them which are always open.
Uh-huh. Now let's say you are going to break, and you shit yourself.
Go to the bathroom.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what you'd say to that person. Yeah. Now that all of a sudden turns this into like a level 2. You're getting dangerous.
Yeah.
And you're releasing a little bit there, like quite a bit.
So
now let's say take that exact
people that are already Braytons, like I said earlier, there's no cure.
Oh yeah. Once you reach too much Braytonism at once, you're a Brayton and there's no helping.
There's no coming back. No cure.
You don't ever come back.
The only cure is before something happens.
Yeah, you don't come back to the light. Exactly. You have to be aware so you don't ever make that mistake. You don't ever make the mistake in the first place. You don't become a Brayton.
This PSA was pushed off far too long. People needed to know years ago.
Oh yeah.
When
beginning of time. When he
was manifested.
But It's whatever. Better late than never. So, like, but again, let's say they were going to break, surrounded by bathrooms, and this guy shits himself. Okay, that's like a level 2 right there. You know, what the hell, man? Now, let's say that in this same day, only hours later, it happens again. The exact same situation happens again. This guy shits himself twice. Still in this public area, surrounded by 3 bathrooms. And
now let's say they did go home prior to the second time happening and change.
Yes, and then they come back, and then hours later, they do it again. Shit their pants.
That's
Now
Brayton
all
right
of a
there.
sudden, that turned.
Sounding like a Brayton.
Remember the level 1? You were about to go. You were on your way. You probably should have started sooner on your way. Like if you were like on the edge of shitting yourself, you probably should have been on your way to the bathroom a little bit sooner.
Yeah, a little
That's why
while
if you
ago.
ever shit yourself, it's automatically that's kind of Brayton to shit yourself. Level 2.
That's a little spurt, bro. You
Level-
let it out and burst.
Level 2 is whenever you're going to break and you just didn't care, although you could feel that you were probably about to shit yourself, and you still shit yourself on break. Okay? That's a level 2. Honestly, it might even be a little bit higher. But
Then to do it again.
then to do it again, same day, after you went home, change yourself, come back, couple
Maybe you
hours later,
learn from your mistake, like a normal person.
Yeah.
Not a Brayton.
anyone would at least not do it twice in one day.
Most people wouldn't do it once,
But
but
someone who's a true Brayton and who's already too far gone, they're gonna shit on themselves a lot.
I can say that person right there had a shitty day.
That person, they'd be having a shitty day.
Yeah.
Like our friend Blade. Blade's having a pretty shitty day today.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Blade doesn't feel good today.
He
That's why
hasn't-
he's not here.
His asshole hurt. He said, I could show you guys the messages. He said that his asshole hurt. So he couldn't make it today.
Can't do this.
But yeah, it's like that right there. That's a Brayton. That's someone who's too far gone.
Not Blade, but just the
Yeah,
people.
not Blade.
Not Blade.
Someone-
Hypothetical.
Hypothetically,
This hypothetical thing
Hypothetically,
that
someone
happened
shit themselves
twice in one day, surrounded by public bathrooms,
yeah, at their place of work.
at their place of work, surrounded by
One
public
being on
bathrooms,
break.
one being on break.
That's
Okay.
Great example of a break.
Yeah, and let's say the one that happened on break, that happened second. That was the second time it happened that day. It's like maybe the first time they were working, okay, and like they could have stopped their work to go shit, but they didn't. They said, "I'm gonna do this in my pants," and they did it in their pants. Like maybe,
Let's say
like maybe
they have
okay,
some pretty cool bosses. Like
let's give some.
they're very lenient. They'll let them do. It's
Let's
like,
say
all right,
that,
you gotta go to the bathroom. Just get out of here.
Let's say that like someone's sick. They claim to be really sick, okay, and they like let's say they cough or something, or they've been sick, and they shart a little bit. Okay, that kind of brings the Brayton level of like the first instance down a little bit.
That's
like-
because that's a little understandable.
That's
you know?
kind of
Yeah.
it's whatever that happens. But again, if this were to happen to you in one day, like, I'm sure that many people have sharted before in their life. You do it once, in this day, you're like, okay, maybe today's like a little, like that was embarrassing enough doing it once.
I'm gonna need to chill.
I'm gonna need to chill, be very cautious for the rest of the
I'll
day.
be on my guard to get to the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay, so now
Let's say it happens again.
let's say it happens
The
again.
second time.
And this guy's on break whenever it happens. And he shits his pants for the second time in the same day.
On break.
On break.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically on break, this guy shits himself. Or woman. Shits himself. Okay. You all of a sudden brought an instance that was here. Boom! All right there. You released it all at once.
You shot the cap off of Brayton.
Yeah.
You said, you're
Gone.
the embodiment. Almost. You're very close to the embodiment of Brayton at that point.
Oh yeah, you're real close.
You're like cousins with him at that point.
Yeah, you're like dabbing Brayton up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't.
So come here, Brayton. I see you. But yeah, So if you don't want to become that, be aware.
Be aware.
Take this knowledge to heart.
Remember, release the Braytonism.
It's okay to be stupid.
Yes.
It's okay to be a
Release it in
little.
small bursts.
No. It's not okay to be stupid. It's okay to have stupid moments.
Yes.
Blonde moments.
Yeah, you can be stupid every now and then.
You can really.
But
you can
if
have
you-
Brayton moments. Brayton moment, not Brayton permanent. Brayton moment.
Yeah, not Brayton person.
Don't hold it in. If you hold it in,
You're
it's
just-
gonna be
yeah.
one big burst.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you're too far
'Cause
gone.
you'll
and
have
you're
to
a Brayton.
You'll have to release it all at once. If you've not done something stupid in a while, and it's just been building and building.
You
Boom!
might,
And it
before
happens,
this,
you're
before
right.
this PSA, you might have thought that's pretty good. I'm on a roll. I ain't doing nothing stupid. And then all of a sudden, it just
It can
it's
happen
fun.
to anyone.
Yeah, at any moment. At any moment.
Yeah, so make sure that you're constantly having little Brayton moments,
Little.
and that you're very like public about them. Like you don't have to like literally tell everyone you know, but like make sure some people know about it. Like
Yeah.
it's something you can look back on and joke about.
Yeah.
Because
And I mean, you don't have to.
like if you're
but-
super scared to admit that you've done some Brayton things in your life, those are the people that are gonna be like, I don't ever want to let it be known that I ever done this. And then those are the people that maybe like let the Braytonism build a little too high, and then they're
Yeah.
gone. They're gone at that point, and you can't associate with that person anymore.
You are too far gone, and the rest of your life is just Brayton. Like,
There's no helping you.
there's no little spots after that. Like no little Brayton moments. It's nothing but Brayton moment.
Yes, you are a Brayton.
If that's you right now, I'm sorry for you. We're still looking for a cure, but the only cure as of right now is to be aware.
we're looking for a cure, but again, best we
We've
can
got
do at
our
the
we've
moment.
got our specialists on it right now.
Yeah, we're best we can do, like we said, is make the public aware. But the best thing, if you are aware that you're a Brayton, see, that's another thing. A good thing that'll separate people from a true Brayton, some people, is that they don't know they're a Brayton. But like, if you know someone who's a Brayton, tell them. And
Yeah,
tell
please
them,
let them know.
tell
Let
them
them know
to-
they are stupid.
tell them to turn themselves in. That's the only other cure for society, and so society can, like, everyone else can thrive around the world. Lock the Braytons up, put them in a cell.
Give him that beautiful mugshot.
Hell, that might not even work, because Brayton
Nah.
himself has gone to a cell many times.
He's back.
It's never
Many.
contained him.
And it's probably made his jailer so, like, just all the Brayton moments that just came from the source probably made the jailer Brayton. Like,
The warden,
the warden,
yeah,
yeah.
warden's gone. Warden's stupid.
Think about the inmates that have to interact with him all day,
Oh, I'm
every
sorry.
day.
Like,
So
it don't
the
matter.
warden-
It don't
the
matter
warden-
what you did. Like, your day might be bad every day because of, I mean, you're in jail, or, yeah, jail sucks. I assume so.
Not speaking from experience.
No. They're already having a pretty shitty day. But the fact that they have
Like
to
Blade.
deal with him. Yeah, Blade had a pretty shit day today. But the fact that they have to deal with him. I don't know what could be worse. It's like, at that point, being in jail is no longer your biggest problem. It's Brayton. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
I
Will
wanted to get out of
survive-
here.
Will I survive my cellmate?
Yeah,
It's-
it's like I wanted to get out of here before, but now I gotta get out of here.
It's life or death.
It's one thing to be around Brayton, like it's really hard to be around him, but to be locked up with Brayton,
Mm-mm.
You can't leave.
no,
Yeah,
that's
that is the worst. These two have a pretty good,
It's like
good
being-
story.
it's
They,
like-
they
it's like
were
being
able to
locked-
get rid of him. They could piss him off as to where he'd run
It's
off
like being-
and like go cry.
It's like being locked in a room with someone who shit their pants
Yeah.
and they don't change it.
They don't stop doing it.
Yeah.
It's like they don't learn from their Brayton mistake. It's
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
It's like, let's say you got someone over and they just literally shit their pants and they won't go do anything about it.
It's like, bro, the hell?
That's what I can only imagine it's like to be locked in a cell with Brayton.
That's what we can imagine, but we know it's far worse. He reaches, like, unimaginable stupidity. Like stuff we haven't even
And the reason he has earned this legendary title of
there are some things that we've seen from him that just make him that.
Yeah, there's a reason.
There's a reason he went to jail a couple times.
And he should go back.
Yeah.
He should never be let out. But
I don't even know if prison would be okay.
maybe.
Like, imagine he just Brayton's everybody in there. Imagine if all of those Braytons got loose just because of him.
Yeah.
The world would just, like...
The warden like, forget.
Yeah,
He'd
it'd be like...
he'd think that his sentence is up.
He'd be like, whoops. Press the wrong button. Alright, so why Brayton... I almost said Blade. Close. Why Brayton...
Don't go there. Don't say that about our friends.
My bad.
He's had a shitty day.
Yeah, sorry.
He's had a shitty
I don't want to add on top of it.
Leave him
But
alone.
why? Yeah, leave him alone. Why Brayton earned his title? So, it's crazy to think that Brayton has an idol, and I feel bad for his idol because to compare the two, like his idol's a pretty cool guy. Not gonna lie, pretty cool guy. Brayton, but to be associated with Brayton is just kind of like, ouch. Like that actually sucks. But his idol's not.
It's like imagine
not
like,
a Brayton. He's just cool.
Imagine like you're a famous guy, and like some guy comes up to you with shit in his pants, and this guy like idolizes you. Like
It's like you don't want that to be your fan. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
His idol is John Cena. And I'm sorry for you, John Cena, that you are his idol.
Jonathan Cena, if you are listening to this,
Yeah.
we are sorry.
We know him. We know him pretty close. He'll probably watch it. Yeah. We're good buddies.
He's the neighbor.
Yeah. But like I apologize to him every day. I'm gonna apologize to him here. I'm sorry that you are Brayton's idol. But Brayton earned his title by just, being obnoxious and never shutting the hell up in school. Nobody liked what he had to say. Nobody liked whenever they tried to talk to him. Yeah, nobody liked him. Are you good, Toby? Chill.
Toby's our dog.
Yeah, he's stupid. Anyway, though, he was just one of those kids that you never wanted to even, walk down the same hallway down just because some kind of stupid situation was going to go down. Whether it was with you or if you just had to listen to it, you would always get, that second-hand embarrassment.
Luis was actually pretty close friends with Brayton.
Oh, shoot, really?
I never talked to Brayton once. Okay, I want to get that straight.
All right.
Okay, but I have had classes with him. I've never talked to him, but anytime this man has walked down the hallway and he sees me, he'd be like, "Luis, my man," and try to dab me up and stuff.
Just keep walking.
I'm like, oh my god.
Actually, just embarrass him.
Yeah.
In front of the entire hallway.
I'd be walking with Jacob and just Brayton out of nowhere. Luis, my god! And I'm like, what's up?
You said you had classes with him.
I've had classes with him.
Any experiences in any of those classes that might have happened?
Oh, like a historical
events?
Yeah.
I remember one time we had history class. We were talking about peace treaties and what a peace treaty is, right?
Man goes, I got this.
This man is like, let me tell you something about peace treaties. And you were talking about the Boston Tea Party,
which is
quite literally
the opposite.
It is as far from a peace treaty as you could possibly get.
Peace treaty is stopping the beef. Boston Tea Party was starting shit.
Yeah.
This man pulled that out his ass.
He said, "Hold up, Everybody sit down. I got this.
Peace tree tea.
Boston Tea Party.
Yes, sir.
That's
I already know.
That's the closest we can think that was going on in his head when he said that stupid ass question.
Yeah.
That answer.
Shit rhymed. It must be true.
It rhymes.
It must be true, bro. Like, no way. I got this.
In that same class, was there any other things that had happened?
I mean, yeah.
Did the teacher ever
I
pose a
hypothetical question?
situation?
There was a lot of hypothetical questions, but one was like, say, okay, you know, sometimes you go to school and it's like snowing, but like, what if you were at school and there was like a really bad ice storm, and there was like, I forget how much ice he said was on the doors, but it was like, you're not getting out of there. Like, it was a hypothetical question that you're locked in the school because there's so much ice around the building.
Yeah, the school is just like encased in like multiple feet of ice all around.
Several feet of ice. You're not getting out of school, okay? And it was like, so what would you guys do? You know, like start like a community or something. And Brayton comes up with this brilliant plan. He's like, well,
Brayton said, "Hold up, guys.
Hold up.
I got another one for you.
Are you sure I'm stuck in school?
If we're stuck in school, why don't we just make a bomb and break the ice?" Like, okay, Brayton, that's not happening.
Unless you finally brought one to school. That ain't happening.
The school, I'm sorry, but there's not the materials to make a bomb
carry that shit
in school. And he's like, he takes that and he's like, okay, just get a wrecking ball and it hit the ice.
I've never heard
No,
I've never heard
Brayton, that's not happening. I'm sorry.
Man went actual big brain. What?
He said,
Y'all are stupid, bro.
oh my god.
Just get a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Bro,
the teacher-
homeless? Just buy a house. If you're drowning, just drink the water. Like, this man is on another level.
You're not gonna.
He is the elevated one, the enlightened one.
You're not gonna think. You can't comprehend the things that Brayton think. Okay.
I got one. I got a couple for you. So he thought he was cool. He thought he was. He thought he was
the shit.
He thought he was the shit of the school. He also thought he was John Cena because that was his idol.
If you wear John Cena merch, that makes you
John
Cena.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
He was John Cena's biggest fan, therefore he was the closest thing, if not John Cena. So
It might be his son.
yeah. I like, again, Mr. Cena, I'm sorry. I might have to step out and go tell him in person. Might have to go wake him up real quick. Maybe after the video, but like, I just cannot apologize enough. But he thought he was the shit. You know, carrying around boom boxes like this. You know, that's not really cool anymore. Maybe whenever that was his style.
I don't know if it was.
Yeah, it was cool at one point,
I don't
but
even
not
know
anymore.
if it ever really was cool.
Maybe not to us. Not to us,
us,
but the people of that time. They thought it was a shit. So, I still don't know where he got this from, because
It will be the modernized version.
he doesn't
of walking around
have.
the boombox.
Yeah, because it was a laptop, a school provided laptop, and mans would hit that space bar. Well, I don't know if I could play it for maybe copyright reasons. I don't know, but the John Cena theme song.
Brayton's time was now.
Yeah, for real. He would walk around just bumping to that down the hallways. Again, thought he was the shit.
Oh yeah.
So when it came,
At one
since
point,
he
he
thought
had on a sleeve, like a shirt sleeve of like tattoos.
fake
It
tattoo
was
sleeves,
so stupid.
Claiming they were real.
yeah, claiming they were real.
Yeah.
Man's always wore that fake gold chain, did he not?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
No, I thought he did. But since he thought he was cool, you know, the cool people at school would always, you know, if someone made them mad, they'd want to fight. Mr. Cool being himself, like to get in a lot of fights. And he lost in some of the most Brayton ways you can. Again, thinking he
So-
is John Cena.
Yes. Okay, that's a great point. Whenever John Cena, it's his catchphrase, right? You can't see me, you know? But, like,
It's obviously
We can-
not true.
we can still see you, John Cena. Like,
Yeah, you're our neighbor, bro. You're right there.
you
I
don't,
see you walking your dog all the time.
you don't disappear. For real.
Like, I'm sorry to let the public know, but I mean, maybe they can't. Maybe it's just because he's our neighbor, we can't. I don't know.
I don't know.
But Brayton doesn't disappear. Sadly.
Oh yeah, and also it doesn't make Brayton disappear either. It doesn't. It's
Although
not
we
just-
really wish it did. It doesn't make him
So
disappear.
this kid about to show Brayton what's good. Brayton.
He does. He
Brayton's
does.
talking his shit.
Yeah. Being stupid as hell.
He's stupid as
Pissing
hell,
people off.
Pissing people off. Some guy. He's about to rock Brayton's world. So Brayton, getting into
His time is now.
his time is
Says,
now.
you can't see me. And gets bopped.
Boom!
Right there.
Right then and there, lights out. Man's gone.
And another instance.
Another instance. Another fight. But
Yeah, another fight. Because he thought he was the shit. He's just so stupid.
it's like, oh, okay.
So, you know,
you ready?
those-
You're gonna fight?
You know those cool people? They
Those who
take
take
their
off their
shirt off to fight for some reason?
Yeah,
Those
it's like-
cool people?
Yeah, because the shirt is restricting you or something.
Somehow, yeah. Literally.
And he goes
They're
to pop
supposed
his shirt off.
Take it off and get stuck.
Gets his head stuck. Boom! Right then and there.
As it's just over him like this.
Yeah.
Can't
Boom.
see shit. Man's
Gone.
gone. I don't know what goes. Nothing goes through his head. I mean,
Blank.
unless we are the stupid ones.
It's like TV
Maybe
static.
we're the dumb ones.
It's like TV static up there.
Yeah, but maybe we're the dumb ones. Cause remember, he was on another level in that class, a whole new level. It's like, bro, y'all are so dumb. Just get a wrecking ball. Just make a bomb. Stupid. It's like, just be happy you didn't have to go to school with.
It's not just school. Like,
Yeah, he
You-
terrorizes our
you-
town.
you
Right.
will go outside and, like, it's rare,
I
but
was
you
getting-
but you do see him
You can,
around
yeah,
town.
you'll see him around town whenever he's not in jail.
Yeah.
And we were like, one time I got picked up from school, and we were driving home, and like, I don't even know if it was his house. It might have been. I don't know. Who knows?
And then let's just say his friends are all stupid as well. They're all mini Braytons. Is this what you're getting
was-
at? The one with his friends?
No.
No? Alright.
It's like, she's like,
That one comes later.
Okay.
But yeah, we were just me and my mom. My mom had picked me up from school. We were driving, and this man's was like, "I'm good, thanks."
Alright.
He was. You just had like this massive branch. Why? I don't know. Mind you, this is like high school, by the way. We were like in 9th grade, at least. Or it might have been 10th, I don't know. Driving home from school, the man was playing with a big ass stick.
You know, some
Roaming these people's yards.
yeah.
I don't know if it was
Actually, believes like trespassing.
It might have been, but this is the caliber of person we're dealing with here.
He could be anywhere at any moment, and he thinks he's supposed to be there, even though he's not. So, like, we don't know.
Yeah, it's like man doesn't care if he's trespassing.
No.
He hasn't cared. He hasn't cared 4 times about trespassing.
yeah, he's in his own world. When,
Yeah, he is
We
the
live
elevator
in,
world.
we live in his world.
Yeah. It's like, y'all are below me.
He's opened his third eye. He's the only one.
We're the dumb ones. We are the Braytons.
He's running the simulation that we live in.
Yeah.
But so then there was another time. I forget what me and Luis were doing. I think we were just heading over to my house.
Yeah, I think I think I literally was just driving us, like, I don't know. I know I was driving us.
Yeah.
I know I was driving us back to your house.
Yeah, we were going back to my house.
With his friends, they're all not as dumb, but all very
similar.
Very similar. His
Cut from
friends
the
are
same
as equal as like to each other, but Brayton is the leader. And
it's like lemons and limes. They're both they're pretty close, but it's not the same.
but there's only one of.
There's only one lemon, and that's
Brayton.
That's Brayton. That's
Is a lime not like more sour?
I don't see that.
Are we comparing it to the sourness of them or just the color? Like
Well, I mean, I feel like lemon is the superior to the lime because the lemon is bigger than the lime.
yeah, but the lime.
He's the superior. He's the supreme being.
All right.
So, but me and Luis were driving back to my house, and I see this dude on the side of the road. It's like this guy, and another guy and a girl. We were driving back to my house and see him. It was so bizarre. This guy had just he gave his friend in front of him a friendly push or whatever, like man,
Just
yeah, something like that. And that the guy that happened to turn around and he goes in for the hit, and I'm pretty sure he does. Smacks him. Okay, now this other guy
is pissed off as well.
Pissed off. He grabs this guy, knees him in the face. Mind you, we seen these guys as we were driving for a little bit, and I was paying attention to this. They were just 5 seconds ago
dabbing each other up.
Yeah, really friendly with each other. And now I'm like, oh shit, something about to happen.
Went from 0 to 100.
0 to 100 real quick. But then after the knee to the face,
it's back to 0.
It stops real quick. It's right back down. Stops, and they dab each other up.
It's like they telepathically, the guy that just got kneed in the face, just telepathically, since they're both just whatever they are.
They're both just so stupid.
Yeah, they on another level, they just communicated. It's like, all right, I know, I just got my shit rocked. He knows that if I'm good, he knows he fucked me up.
And he knows I'm about to fuck him up.
Let's just stop this shit right now. Shit, bro, we good. We good.
They really.
It was crazy. So I witnessed this as we were passing by. Luis didn't say any of it. And we were passing by, and I was like, I looked back. It was fucking Brayton. It was actually him. I remember I seen
Brayton the one that got kneed, or did Brayton knee?
I think he was doing the knee. And we passed by.
I didn't think he was that smart.
And I remember
always got bopped before the fight even started.
Right whenever it happened, I was like, I really said to myself, I was like, that was fucking stupid. What the hell was that all about? Yeah, and then I looked back, it was Brayton himself. So yeah, it's that title, it doesn't come without reason. He holds that title.
Maybe even before he came to us, came to this dimension, this world or whatever, something had to have severely messed this man up.
Yeah, it's how people say maybe the Mayans were right, the Mayan calendar, how the world was supposed to end in 2012 or something like that. And obviously it didn't, but some people say that maybe that's why we have the Mandela effect, everything before 2012. That's why people have such false memories. After 2012, maybe the
Mandela
world,
effect.
Yeah, maybe the world really did end. But
being the cornucopia, the fruit of the loom, it was never apparently there.
Which that is the one I will.
Me too. Same.
I will.
Same situation here. Both of our dads bought that shit for us when we were little, and we remember looking at that and being like, What
I was
is that thing? The
bamboozled.
cornucopia.
I
We
picked
never knew
up-
what that was.
I remember I would pick up my underwear for like 10, 20 minutes at a time, just staring at that tag because I didn't know what the cornucopia was.
Me either.
No idea what that was. I was staring at it.
It looked like a
trying-
horn.
Yeah, trying to figure out what the hell that was. And now people are trying to tell me that was never there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Curious George,
Curious George.
the no-tail.
Man's
I
had
could have swore he always had one because I remember in the opening. What would he have been? What else would he have hung from the branch from to like do whatever he did with his owner, the guy in the yellow or whatever? Not his fucking toes. I remember his tail being wrapped around that damn limb, but no.
You know,
I'm stupid. That don't
apparently-
exist.
Yeah, apparently that never happened.
The Bears.
The Berenstein Bears. Berenstein. That's what they are. They're the Berenstein Bears. But no,
Nope.
people are trying to tell me
Berenstain.
that it's always been the Beren Shitstain Bears.
Yeah.
And it's not. No. No, it's Berenstein.
Yeah, it's always been that.
Always been Berenstein.
It's what I grew up with.
No. Now it's the Shitstain Bears or something. And it's always been Shitstain. No, it
Apparently,
hasn't.
always been Monopoly guy. I don't
Monocle.
remember that one really,
Yeah, like the Monopoly.
but
guy
I've heard of
had-
people saying that they do,
Yeah, that he has a monocle, but apparently he never had one.
or other way around. I don't really know. We have.
But maybe. So what I'm suggesting is like, maybe like back whenever that happened, like people think that's whenever it started happening, was like around 2012 or something like that.
or
Like, I've heard.
when it ended, and that's when the Mandela thing
Yeah, like
started.
maybe like people say maybe the world really did end, and we entered this like different like dimension-
Simulation.
Yeah, whatever the hell that's
It's crazy.
dimension
The-
was.
I don't-
Everything's relatively the same, but some things are different.
Yeah, maybe another dimension. I was gonna say I don't believe in no simulation crap.
And that's I'm thinking when Brayton we entered the dimension of Brayton.
Yeah.
He's
So-
always infected
So
this dimension.
again, we are in his world.
For real.
And man, it's just like, what the fuck did all these dumb people get here for? And it's just been chilling with us ever since.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we cursed him with us. He is not our curse. He has to live with us. Unfortunately for that man. I'm sorry, Brayton.
So anyways, introducing extreme baseball.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like baseball, but with blank.
Blank. With Blade? No. Nah, that's my card, so y'all pick.
But we will have to wrap this up pretty soon because
sir.
we only got like 6 minutes.
Alright, throw your cards down.
Introducing Extreme Baseball. It's like baseball, but with
And you lay down
Brayton has taken a big toll on our
My friend Blade.
Brayton has a big part of our life. Let's just say that.
You all done?
Yeah.
But yeah, he gone to jail like
For
Three
some pretty
times.
stupid things.
is it
For
three?
some pretty
Just
big-
three?
I think it's three
It's
times.
3, yeah.
The first time was for battery and resisting arrest because he's getting somewhere.
Yeah, he's gonna
The second time,
theft, I think.
no, it was for trespassing.
One of them was for theft.
That's the
I
most.
think it's most recent
The
one.
most
Yeah.
recent.
one. And also
I think
trespassing.
it's
Yeah, because. Alright, but yeah, that's our PSA on Brayton. You're welcome for
Tell your
being made
friends.
aware. Yeah, tell anybody anyone and everyone.
And remember, always release your Braytonism in short bursts.
If you need anything from us, just reach out. Our specialists are working 24/7 on a cure.
We're here to help. Maybe next time we'll explain.
Yeah, next time we'll also have Blade too.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier,
Maybe when
it
he's
was-
not having a shitty day.
yeah. Like I said earlier, podcast. So either like thank you for watching and or listening and or watching. You can do both. That's what you can really expect from here. So just whatever you need to. Earbud. If you're working, just listen to us. We'll be just playing games if you want to watch, see our reactions, all that crap. But yeah, thanks.
And yeah, next time we'll explain well, we don't really have an explanation for it, but I guess we'll talk about and maybe show videos of same brain syndrome.
I'm not aware of what this one is.
Oh, you don't know?
You don't know?
Nah, just
Okay.
save it.
Oh, okay.
Save it so I can have a reaction
We'll get more into same brain syndrome later.
next
But
time.
it's a really interesting
It's
phenomenon.
It's bizarre. It's something that me and Louise share for some reason. And I'm sure, as you can surmise from the title, it's almost as if we have like the same brain. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, as Isaac said, well, here, I guess should we do one
this
more?
last
All right,
one.
last
We'll
one.
do
What is
one more.
it?
Oh, that's-
Introducing. I know.
Extreme
Oh, wait, yeah,
baseball.
okay, never mind.
All right. Introducing Extreme Baseball. It's baseball, or it's like baseball, but with chunks of dead hitchhiker. Nice. A man on the brink of orgasm. Women's suffrage. I'm gonna have to go with the orgasm.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. It make no damn sense for that, but it's still pretty funny. But yeah, thank you everybody. See you.
Hey, you guys. See you guys later.